Hello, Gia.
Hey, hi, everybody. Hi. I've entered the room.
Welcome to the room, Gia. Welcome to the Tano.
Get me a table at the Tano.
Mm-hmm. So,
Mm-hmm.
so now that hospital's back on ABC, we can plug at a decent hour. So we should be
Oh,
fresh, right? We
that
should
is
be
such a
fresh.
relief. Yeah. No guarantees,
Yeah.
but I mean,
No.
we won't actually be nodding off, I hope. So,
I hope not. There
I
might
mean,
be
I
the
think the
occasional
real
yawn.
indication of our aging, though, the fact that like after 9 o'clock, we're pretty much useless. That's a
And
bad,
I'm
yeah.
really only
Mm.
operating at about 45% before 9
Yeah.
o'clock. So
Before I
yeah,
know. Pretty bad. But anyway, we're
yeah.
happy I'm so happy. You must be happy.
I am happy, Gia. I'm really, really
Did
happy
you get
about
a
that.
$20 reimbursement or whatever you said?
It's supposed to apply on my next month's bill.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. So, anywho, here we are, and I have to say, I watched Friday's episode twice, and watching it for a second time, even like knowing what was going to happen, I was biting my nails, and there's not much to bite, so it was a lot of work to find anything. But I was so anxious for Rocco.
I'm like sitting here going like, what the hell happened Friday? I've really wiped that slate clean. Yeah, are you talking just about the trial stuff? Like the whole
Yeah, just that it
yeah,
didn't
okay.
didn't
Yeah.
play out the way everybody had thought and hoped it
Yeah.
would.
Yeah. Poor little Rocco. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I was thinking also that one of the reasons why that was so crushing, at least to me, I think you too, is it safe to say you were crushed by that?
I was crushed. I wasn't surprised. I mean, we knew something was going to happen. And, that was.
Yeah, yeah. But I was thinking that it's a testament to like sort of what a good job the actor who's playing Rocco is doing and all those kids because we're so invested in all of those kids.
Yeah, it's quite the good little Scooby-Doo group, and they're all very
Mhm.
distinctive personalities now, and they've all,
Mhm.
they've gone from being like, oh, this little crew of teenagers that we couldn't distinguish one from the other to I'm
Mhm.
more interested in their little storylines than the grown-ups on the show, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I would say that too. The
I wish
grown-up
they'd
stuff isn't that
assigned
interesting.
Yeah, I wish they'd assigned Trina something as interesting as what these kids have
Yeah.
going on, because
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
storyline is annoying at the moment.
It's super annoying, and she would have provided an interesting sort of perspective, I think, maybe.
You mean if she'd been involved in that thing?
If somehow, she'd gotten involved, yeah, with Emma and Gio, and
Oh
and I
yeah,
think
I
she
guess you
would
could
have probably, been able to provide a little guidance. It seems like in that context, she would have come across as maybe more mature and seasoned in the ways of the
Yeah.
world. But in her
Whereas
current
now,
storyline, she seems
yeah,
like, yeah, much younger.
yeah, it's not realistic. I don't think what they've got her doing at the moment.
Yeah,
Not her
I don't
behavior. I don't know.
I
I feel
don't
like they're
know either.
flailing. I feel like they're wasting a good little actress because
Mhm.
and I don't mean that. I mean she's literally kind of diminutive in
Yeah,
size.
especially next to Kai, she's
Yeah.
downright small, yeah.
But
Mhm.
anyway, okay. Well, remind me what else happened on Friday because why did you watch it twice?
Well, because I had a feeling it wasn't gonna be fresh in my mind if I just, because I did watch it in real time, well,
Oh,
right
yeah,
after real
yeah.
time on Friday, so it was pretty fresh then, but, nothing ever lasts.
No.
Okay, so we started out on Friday with Joss, Carly, and Lucas, and they were
Oh, yeah,
talking.
yeah.
They were at
Right.
Bobby's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was kind of interesting, I think, just because of the role Joss played or didn't play in that
Right.
conversation.
The whole thing was a setup to make sure Joss did what she was supposed to do in her WSB role. Um,
Mhm.
I felt like I don't know. Carly's been, I feel like, going overboard on emotion lately.
Yeah,
I mean, I know
sometimes.
she's doing what they're giving her to do, but
Right.
like she just like flipped out on him,
Yeah, I
um,
know. It was a little overboard, considering, he's not like her child.
yeah, and
And
considering previous to this actor playing Lucas, I don't even remember her speaking to
yeah,
the other
yeah,
Lucas.
right, right.
And
Mhm.
suddenly she's all up in his grill.
Oh, it's brave of you to say things like that.
Did I did
When
I
when
did I did I pull it off? Did that work?
well, it's just you have so many facets, Gia. Because, like, on the one hand, you're showing screenshots of an old episode of Emergency, as if there are still new episodes of Emergency. And I'm doing my air quotes vigorously on this
I
end,
know,
you can't
but I mean,
see.
like, oh, suddenly you're looking at Facebook again. I'm trying to carry that whole damn
I
page,
know, and
and
just when I do, it's like, "Oh my god."
well, the cat's away. What are you gonna do?
And then people support you, bless their hearts.
Well, did you see how many people watched it? Also, like, it's not like I think you're in the minority not watching.
Don't turn this around.
It was so funny though because her voice, and I wouldn't have thought this before, but her voice was very distinctive.
Yeah,
Like there was
yeah.
something a little fluty in her voice or something. And
Mhm,
she was
mhm,
so young on this Emergency. I don't know. I didn't
mhm,
look it up to see how young she was,
mhm.
but she was just the perfect. She had that
Yeah.
long, long, long blonde hair, and it was
Mhm.
this. It was an episode where, they were exploring feminism a little bit, and
A little
and of
bit.
course they were going to teach her a lesson about not
Mhm.
being a pesky feminist. And
Okay,
um,
yeah, yeah.
anyway, she was just absolutely she was so pretty, and
Mhm.
it was like seeing an old friend come on the screen. So
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
was
That's
funny.
nice. Yeah. Okay.
And I don't know, I'm drawn to these old shows because not because they're great TV shows, but they're a little time capsule or something. Like
Mhm.
they tell you things like about what was happening, like sort of historically, and you go, wow.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
know you're just like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
No, I'm trying to stay with you.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I think they convey sort of the zeitgeist of
Oh,
whatever era they're
zeitgeist.
from.
Wow, I wish we had,
Yeah,
like, a scoreboard for how many things you're getting points for
many cool
today.
words I'm
Yeah,
using. Yeah.
yeah, you're able to use that
So,
way more successfully than I ever could. That
and
way.
any show you're watching today, you won't notice because we're in the fishbowl of the
Right,
current
right.
time.
So,
And so
yeah,
later you'll
yeah,
look back and go, isn't that
uh-huh.
weird that we felt like that was okay?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. I
some
gotcha.
joke or
Okay.
whatever. But
Yep,
anyway,
yep, mhm. Right, right, like,
right.
yeah, they're going back and trying to, like, sort of retroactively cancel shows that did stuff that they wouldn't be able to do today, and it's like,
Yeah,
"Oh, just
that's true.
relax,"
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
just calm
And
down.
emergency, oddly enough, like you don't even think about it, was like at a time when they were pushing this whole idea of paramedics, like though that was new.
Mhm, mhm.
So it was kind of like a little PSA for paramedics.
And I'm giving you all this time, to
Oh,
talk to work this out because number 1, I'm your friend, and that's what friends do.
you're so kind. I forget we're not just talking to each other.
But also because it is a medical drama, so,
That's true. There is a link. Yeah.
yep,
Okay.
yep, so I'll give you that too, Gia.
Well, you're very generous, and we can move on. But I'm just going to say that Facebook post has had more likes than any of our other Facebook posts.
Really? Is that true? Okay.
It has to be because most of the other ones get like 2 or 3 likes.
No, you've
And
had some good ones there before.
oh, thanks. Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
yeah, and
Well,
thank you for keeping that
dive
up.
in anytime you want. This whole
I
thing.
I see stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't think I have anything that if if this is what's happening over here.
Over here in this space.
Oh,
Um,
dear. I would like to give a shout out to my dog B because,
oh, okay.
both last time we did our podcast and today, she has parked herself right beside my chair as my security, and I've
Uh-huh.
never felt safer, nothing happened to me last time, I wasn't
And
molested or
nothing's
anything,
happening.
and
And of course,
yeah.
knowing this dog is like blind and deaf and just
Yeah.
barely functioning must make you feel so safe.
It does. She takes her position as my security detail very seriously, and,
She's your best behaved dog too.
she is my
Yeah.
best behaved dog, that's true too. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a good
Yeah.
girl. Anyway, I'm sorry, everybody, but got a
Okay,
little.
we'll get back to our plot. So,
Okay, so yeah, so Joss,
yeah.
sort of let Carly play the bad guy there, and it was like a good cop, bad cop thing, sort of,
Yeah.
you
Well, and then
know?
she was like, I think Lucas can make his own decisions.
And she
Yeah.
did seem sort of conspicuously silent, throughout that
Yeah.
conversation, sort of. I liked how her eyes, she was really good at making her eyes go back and forth like she was watching tennis,
Yeah.
you know?
And then and then there was that zinger afterwards where Carly's like, "I've never been so
Yeah,
disappointed in you." I'm like, "Oh
I
my
know.
god." Well, then better buckle up, Buttercup, because wait
Yeah.
till you
I know, that was
man.
good, and I think we know where that was coming from with Carly, but of course, Joss has no idea really.
Right. Although she
Um,
should. I mean, she should. 'Cause that remember the veiled conversation they had where
yeah,
they yeah,
yeah.
like, you should know,
Mhm,
obviously, something's up,
mhm.
but,
Right, right, and
any
also sorry, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say that so Joss is now, fully in on letting Lucas head into
Mhm,
danger. So she's
mhm,
whether or not that's really her place, she's
mhm.
that's gonna be how it feels to her, I think, when something happens to Lucas, is that she's complicit.
Oh, yeah, yeah, definitely, I think so. Because I think, yeah, if because she wanted to warn him off of that whole
Right.
arrangement,
Right.
but that would have been treason.
Yeah, treason. And beyond that, like, even if she had warned him, don't you think Lucas would be, like, just kinda blow off a warning from
Yeah,
like, I don't
yeah.
I don't know if that necessarily if she would have the power to stop Lucas from
No,
moving
I
in
don't
the
think so. I
direction
don't
he
think her
wants to.
teaming up with Carly would have been any more
Yeah.
effective, you
No,
know?
probably just
Definitely
drive
not.
her
Yeah.
drive him further into being
Mhm,
sure what he
mhm.
wanted to do.
Yeah, and he would have felt like he couldn't talk to either of them if anything came up, so that would have made it a little more precarious maybe for him?
Yeah. So anyway, that was a weird little scene. I just thought Carly was a
Mhm.
little over the top, and then that huge,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I can imagine my mother saying something like that to me. I'm glad she never did. God.
Yeah, that's true, I didn't get one of those either, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Um, they just kept it to themselves.
Yeah, they're disappointments, yeah.
Let's see. So, yeah, okay, so we had that, and then we had Stella and Curtis. That was
Oh my
equally
god.
that was
Gee.
very painful, wasn't it? That's the Stella we do not care for.
No, I mean, again, over the top, like, the
Mhm,
Budinsky, factor
mhm.
on Friday
Yeah,
was very high.
off the charts, Badinsky
Off the
factor.
ch yeah, I mean, relatives to I mean, that was ridiculous. That was absolutely
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Again, it's like, who do you think you're talking to? This is a
Yeah.
grown man, sort of.
Not your
You know?
child. I mean,
Right.
they have more I guess it would be a closer, obviously, relationship than a regular aunt and nephew, but still,
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
Mhm.
I don't know. That was a little much. And this whole, like, I know that she's pregnant just because she has a cup of tea rather than a cup of coffee. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna start drinking tea and then
Just to see if
make
people
people
ask. Yeah. Yeah.
uncomfortable around me, like, "Hmm."
See what happens if you start drinking that mushroom crap. Like,
Mushroom crap, is that how they're marketing it?
I don't know, but a lot of money is flying out of our account to some
Yeah,
mushroom
yeah,
crap that
okay, so can you give us a little input about, like, how your husband is enjoying the mushroom crap?
he has it every day, he likes it. It
Hmm,
stains, the spoon, so I'm annoyed with that, and,
sure. Does he have his own spoon? Like, can you dedicate one spoon to the mushroom stuff?
Oh, yeah, that's your method, isn't it? Maybe
It
I
is.
should do that. Yeah.
I like to isolate the utensils.
It feels a little I mean, he's not my child, you know?
Have you learned nothing from General Hospital? It doesn't matter.
He enjoys it every day. It smells kinda nice. I've sipped it. It got a little sort of a chai quality, but I haven't noticed any, special powers happening or anything, any increased intelligence. There's no flowers for Algernon thing happening.
Or was that promised anywhere?
Well, I don't know, the ads make it sound like, I don't know, some huge thing's gonna happen, but all I know is that, well, I think he will never be able to stop receiving these,
Oh, it's an auto
shipments of
ship kind of a
Yeah,
thing. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
um, but,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
as he points out, my coffee is very pricey at the moment, so,
I guess everything is catching up to everything else, huh?
well, it's freaking tariffs, so I guess they're gonna maybe get rid of those, I don't know, that usual, like, "We made a huge problem for you, and now we're gonna take it away so you
Yeah,
can be
and we're your
thankful."
heroes, yeah.
You did this in the first place. You made my coffee this much money.
We don't remember a lot of
Um,
things, but we do remember that.
yeah, but anyway, so I don't know. I just know
Mhm.
it's I have a feeling it's some kind of it may be a
Snake
pleasant
oil?
beverage, but I don't think
Yeah.
it should cost that much.
Okay, because it is
That's
mushrooms.
It's just mushrooms. I've let a
Mhm.
lot of mushrooms rot in my fridge and never made a delicious tea out of it, but
I think we all have, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, okay. Gosh, what is our problem today? We're supposed to be more with it.
Is this what happens
We're
when we have
losing
more
it. Yeah.
energy?
We're zigging and we're zagging. Um, where were we? Oh, Stella. Yeah, I don't know. And just I don't know what was the point of that? Just to propel Curtis to talk to
To
Portia
Portia.
today in today's
Yeah,
episode, just so we could
and
kind of
is he
move that
that
along a bit.
malleable that when Stella suggests they, like, just try for 6 more months, that he
Well,
decides,
apparently,
"Oh"
because when he kind of like made
yeah,
eyes at Portia, like,
yeah.
um,
Like, "I hadn't thought of this one, Portia. How about we just try for 6 months?"
yeah, like give it a timeline, and
Yeah.
um, so I'm not sure what the point of that was. I did like
No.
Stella's outfit. Stella's a sharp dresser. I'm putting
Mhm.
Stella up there at the top of the sharp dresser list on hospital.
Okay, sharp dresser slash
Yeah,
Badinsky. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Alright, she's multifaceted too,
yeah.
just like you.
I don't know how to take that. I feel like you don't mean that in a kind way.
Of course I do. We're friends.
I'm also not sure how to take that.
I gotta pace myself. Okay, then equally annoying, well, not at first. We had Ava and Trina at the gallery, and Ava, of course, being the loving, sort of mom adjacent person to Trina.
Oh yeah, and she was wearing a monochromatic shirt and tie ensemble that I
Yeah.
thought was like she just knocks it out of the park all the time.
She can wear pretty much, I guess, whatever she wants, can't she?
Yeah,
Because
but I
it's
mean
all
she's
attitude.
styling, isn't it? I mean that's like and a nod to our recently deceased Diane Keaton. I thought was
Ah, okay. Well, I was thinking to myself, yeah, I was thinking, what would that look like if she'd worn a tie that didn't blend in with a shirt? Would that have been fun too?
she might have looked more like a server at a high end restaurant. I'm
Ah,
not sure.
true, true, okay,
But
yeah.
I thought it was a cool look for her. I don't think I could pull it
Mhm.
off. I used to wear ties occasionally in college.
I can see that, yeah. Mhm. I expect there will be zingers flying in my direction through the remainder of this
I
podcast.
don't I'm trying to imagine what you wore in college. I don't even know. Can't imagine.
I wasn't turning any heads, I'll say that.
I think I was just turning all the wrong heads, but,
Mhm.
uh,
Yeah, even the ladies weren't buying what I was selling.
no.
No.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, that's alright. Probably for the best.
Um, Okay, so what were they chatting about? I've already forgotten. Oh, that was
Well,
when Jordan and the Sidwell faction came in.
right, but before that, Trina was telling Ava that her parents were getting a divorce.
Right, and of course Ava has already known this for some
Ava
time.
knows very she knows very well what's
Yeah.
going on in most relationships in
She
town, I think.
does, yeah.
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 Yep. So yeah, Trina is, processing that information, and yeah, then Sidwell, Marco, and Jordan come in, and, yeah, what'd you think of that?
Uh,
Oopsie.
like to think of that. Um, I think that Sidwell and Marco really feel like a father and son. I don't know what the heck they do to. I guess it's acting.
And
Um,
Sidwell, like, was touching Marco on the shoulder, like, as he was leaving,
yeah,
which seemed like a nice, like, that sort of physical contact.
I
It goes a
know.
long way, I think, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
The Jordan thing. Again, like I don't like them pitting Portia and Jordan against each other in that whole like cat fight way,
Yeah,
and now I don't like them pitting Jordan and Trina against each other. And Trina seemed like she was about 12. I know we keep saying that,
yeah,
but that whole "you
yeah.
stay away from my daddy" and "my daddy listens to me," and
Mhm. Right,
um,
right. Yeah,
it
that
just
wasn't a good look for her.
yeah. I mean she's right, but uh, I don't know. I mean she's supposed to be. I don't know what year in college, but
Yeah.
would you be a little more detached from your parents at that point or not? I mean,
I
of course, I
I
don't know. It certainly would be terribly upsetting. I mean, I didn't have divorced parents, so what do I
No,
know?
I didn't either. I don't know that I'm an expert on that at all. But I was thinking that the intensity of her involvement, in all of that
Yeah,
seemed a
you'd
little
be
extreme.
sad.
You'd be
You'd be s
sad. And I mean, like the point she made about how when Curtis was injured and Portia was right there for him and stuff like that. It's like, sure, but he bounced right back.
He did bounce
No.
back, yeah.
So,
Mhm.
anyway, yeah, I don't know. I thought that was over the top, too.
Yeah, and I just don't like this whole, like it feels like the man is like the sun, and they have all these fighting women planets of circling around him, bonking into each other, and he's
Yeah.
just this stupid son in the middle that continues to be stupid.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's just a
Uh,
visual for you. Just, you know what I mean? Like, why are the women all going at each other? You know?
yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Right. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And it
Have it out
it
with the dude, don't I don't
Mhm.
know.
Yeah. Right. Jordan's not really the cause of all of this. She's
She's
a
yeah.
symptom maybe of something, but,
She's a symptom of something, and she should have more self-respect than to get involved with Curtis at this point.
yeah.
And I guess
Mhm.
that's neither here nor there, but I don't like what they're doing with that character. She was seeming like a confident, you know, standalone character that was gonna make, interesting decisions and have her own plot line, and
Mhm.
now she's, like, in the mud pulling Portia's hair, and now she's gonna be in the mud
Mhm.
pulling Trina's hair, and I feel like they're all better than that. They don't have to have
Yeah.
them doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. I know. Yeah, that's unnecessary, and it's weird. And then we had, Trina talking to Kai. Let me see if I'm skipping
Yeah, and
ahead.
I kinda thought Kai was, like, erased from the, landscape, but I
Yeah.
guess not.
Yeah. Yeah, this is actually jumping to today a little bit. Do you wanna continue with that thread
That's
there
fine,
while we're
you're the
on it?
director. You're the director, yeah.
Well, it got a little convoluted, with Trina
Oh,
saying maybe
yeah,
she should,
yeah.
tell her parents because maybe that's the problem,
That would save their marriage, like, "What?"
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and then Kai sort of implying maybe it was Portia who tried to kill Drew, so, maybe not such a good idea. Um,
Yeah, yeah. And
I
Trina's
don't
the only character who's found out, like grappling with the thought of somebody they know and love being a murderer who's like given that a second thought. Everybody else is like, "Oh yeah, Michael could have done it." What,
Yeah.
like of course,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
fine with it. And she's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm thinking this, even
Yeah.
entertaining this thought." So I thought that
Yeah.
was good to have her be like, "What?" You know.
But she is
Um,
entertaining it, she's not, like,
yeah,
ruling it out
yeah,
completely, which is interesting. Um,
yeah.
I was
I don't think
thinking
my mom could ever have been a murderer. I don't think so.
no, I don't think your mom could have either. Mine, I don't know.
Your mother might have done something sly, huh? But she would have used poison. I think she would have. That's a woman's weapon.
Yeah, yeah,
I could
but
see her
no.
slipping something into a cookie. That what's that almond taste?
And suddenly, everybody's foaming at the mouth.
I'm just so fed up with these kids.
They won't shut up.
I'm just kidding. Your mother would not have
No,
poisoned
there would have been plenty of reasons for her to, and she never
her.
poisoned any of us.
No, my father, on the other hand, he would have committed murder in a second, but it would have been like a out in the open kind of a big, bloody affair. It wouldn't have been anything sly about it. But
Oh, dear, dear.
anyway,
Uh,
okay.
anyway, I was thinking that, at this point, like, the exercise of trying to sort of figure out where everybody fits in the Drew murder plot, like, what would happen if we just, like, suddenly were let in on who it was? I kind of feel like that would be more interesting to me at this point, just to see how that person is moving around town, you
And
know?
then let everybody else just sleep. Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
interesting. Maybe
you
they'll
know?
do that. Yeah, like
I just
suddenly we find out it was actually Ava, and then
yeah, or some like, yeah,
yeah.
is it gonna be a twist? Because Danny to me doesn't seem like he's behaving like somebody who has shot somebody. You know what I mean?
Right, that's true, but one of our listeners is
I
banking on
know,
that being Danny, and
I know.
but yeah, you're right. I mean, we haven't seen him, but of course, I mean, they do a lot of like things where it's some sort of off screen, and suddenly, like what, like when
Yeah,
they
yeah.
said Portia was visiting Monica twice a week, it's like she was.
I know, it's like, "Come on.
No, she
Don't do
wasn't.
that."
We've been at the Quartermain mansion this whole time. We never saw her.
Right,
Um,
right. Yeah, but
But no,
anyway
I take your point there. Yeah, Danny doesn't seem to be acting like, yeah, he seems like a kid that would be having a hard time covering like that.
I mean, I know they could explain it, he could
Yeah,
feel
they can
so
make anything.
justified
Yeah.
that, he wasn't really, weighed
Yeah.
down by guilt or anything, but, I'm just getting tired of this exercise of having to, like, wonder,
Is
where
it
everybody
sort of a little bit Pikeman for you at this
it's a
point?
little bit Pikeman, yeah, thanks,
It's
it's a
a
little bit
little bit Pikeman. Um, yeah, yeah. I kind of have forgotten like that we're supposed to be wondering ourselves who did it. I don't even
Yeah.
care really anymore.
And I feel like it's just time for round 2, like,
Yeah.
somebody's gotta try again because he's no better than he was when somebody tried the first time.
I'm almost more interested in like why we're not wondering where Nathan was for 7 years. Like, I feel like I'd like to, number
Yeah,
one, know where
yeah.
Nathan was for 7 years, and then number two, know why we don't care where Nathan was for 7 years. Like,
I know,
he's
that's
just
true.
he's just
Yeah,
slipped right back into his cop role,
yeah,
um,
that is sort of
and
it's just
everybody's just treating him like, okay, oh yeah, Nathan, you're back. That's great. And
maybe they think it would be rude to keep asking him, "So what about those 7 years, man?" You know?
yeah, yeah, I guess so. I guess it'd be awkward. I don't know. But he's back. I like the way you used the phrase "gen pop" today. I was like, that was a great little detail, wasn't it? Gen pop.
Yep, 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 and yeah, he said something else too in that little conversation
Is
that
a
made
little
it
copy
like they
thing.
were really trying hard to make him seem authentic, yeah,
Yeah,
right
I like it. I wanna write something about Gen Pop. Gen
there.
Pop.
To me, it sounds like music, like a certain type of music.
Yeah, yeah, or like anime or something. Gen Pop.
Yeah, yeah, or
Yeah.
K-pop.
Oh, K-pop, that's why. And then I think of Keurigs for some reason.
Okay. Okay, cups.
K cups. Yeah.
Oh, how the brain works.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh, anyway, so yeah, Trina and Kai seem to be together at least for the moment. Now, did you think it was weird that he was so adamant? Well, not I guess for him maybe like that she not share the evidence or let her parents
yeah,
know that they
I
destroyed.
don't know anymore what they're gaining by not telling her
Yeah,
parents.
right,
You know,
right.
like Trina was pointing out, and we said before, like, wouldn't it would be such a relief for them to not be worried about Drew having
Mhm.
that.
Yeah,
Um,
and her parents would protect Trina and Kai, like, they wouldn't let
yeah,
anybody know that they'd been there, so
right. Yeah, so I don't know what. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. But I mean, is it possible that Kai? No, because we were with Kai
right,
every
right,
time,
yeah, yeah, so, unless he knows who it was or something, I don't know. Yeah, that
unless he
just
can
seemed a
time
little
travel
weird.
or something.
Yeah, maybe he has a twin, maybe he has a
Yeah,
clone,
a lot of
maybe there's
people have
a room
to.
full of Kais somewhere, we didn't think
Yeah,
about
that could
that.
be.
It's
Yep.
possible, yeah, um
Um, yeah, if you open it up to like supernatural stuff, then you're not gonna figure any of this out.
Never, never. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. Again, like you said, Trina deserves, I think, a whole lot more interesting stuff, in her world
Yeah,
than what they're giving
and
her.
we've seen her have a lot more interesting storylines and do a great job with them. So I hope
Mhm.
they get her back to something we enjoy a little bit.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so then going back to Friday, we had Rick and Justine, and Rick doing what he thought was, coming to some terms with Justine.
Yeah,
So
making a deal. Yeah,
So Rocco wouldn't have to go to jail or anything or trial, just a plea deal. Um, and Britt was there also with Nathan. Britt came in to try to sort of intervene on Rocco's behalf, and it seems clear that she and Nathan, like Nathan, yeah, he does know something about like Brit and the world that they're from because he always seems like he's a little bit on guard when he sees her, right? Like she shouldn't be in these
yeah.
places.
I don't know if he's just aware. I don't know if it's because of some plot that they both know about with Faison, or just that he's aware that she's unnaturally obsessed with Rocco, and so he's
Yeah, maybe both. Yeah, but there's
because he
something.
seems to be trying to like sort of gently remind her that she's crossing
Mhm.
boundaries all the time.
Mhm. Yeah,
Rocco,
yeah.
like he keeps like, "Why you shouldn't be here? Why are you here?" And and it's like
Right.
that's what I'm thinking as well. And
Mhm. So So do you think she knows where Nathan? Maybe I've asked you this before. Does she know where Nathan was for 7 years? It seems
I
like
bet she does.
I bet she does too, because otherwise she would be the one who would be asking him, right? I mean, she wouldn't
Yeah,
be able
right.
to just, like, accept that
That
he's
yeah, blow
back.
that off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I bet she does. I mean, she's probably the whole. Somebody's sending her these drugs that are keeping her alive, and
Mhm.
all. Yeah, oh
Mhm.
yeah, she's probably
Mhm.
does.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay. Alright.
but
Okay.
she's tethered. She's handicapped.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
what
Yeah.
can she do?
Yeah.
She would die otherwise. She's got to do what they say.
Yeah. Poor Brit. Okay, so then we have Rocco and Gio over at Sunny's with Lulu. They're getting ready to go to the court. And I thought it was kind of interesting that Lulu didn't seem to have a problem with Sunny, being present, at this
Yeah.
the arraignment and because
Has
was
she had
she was
problems with Sonny in the
well,
past? The mob
didn't she
connection kind of.
Yeah, with her mom, like, as far as her mom's, running for mayor
Oh,
again. Remember,
yeah.
did she even say something to Sonny about keeping his distance? I feel like she
I think
interfered a
maybe
little
she
bit,
did. Yeah, I think she did. I think you're right.
but,
Um,
I mean, I don't
but now she's
mind.
willing to take his help. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And we
and
still don't we didn't get a clue as to what Rick's up to, why Rick suddenly decided he's got to be in this
no, he's
mix.
still sort of acting like he just wants to be a better man,
Yeah.
I wanna
What's up
believe
with
him.
that?
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't
yeah, that's what Sonny said that too. Yeah, and then
yeah,
like with Alexis today, it's like, what are you
yeah,
doing there?
yeah.
Like I wouldn't forgive somebody for tying me down in their basement and drugging me for a month or whatever it was.
I know, and but Alexis
And
she doesn't seem like she's at all apologetic, does she?
no, no, she's just simply annoyed with him all the
Yeah.
time. And
And
yeah,
if I were her, I don't know, I'd be tiptoeing around him a little bit, I think. Although
yeah, but
maybe
no,
not.
she's fabulously annoyed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know
And
what to think.
I
Rick
guess
is
she's
looking good too, by the way. I don't know. Maybe that he lost weight during that little tie down or just getting his hair fixed or something. But he's very silver foxy at the moment.
Okay, you like that, okay. Alright, yeah, that's fine. That's
Don't you
fine.
don't you think he's looking kind of sharp? The
Yeah,
nice
well,
suits
I'm
and
liking his personality more, which
yeah.
surprises me, but yeah, I want him to be this new version of himself,
Well, he seems like he was truly, caring for Rocco and very,
yeah,
very upset at
yeah,
what happened.
I
Like he
think
wasn't
so. Right, right,
he wasn't
yeah.
just phoning that in.
No, and I think Sonny would have known if he'd been phoning it in. I think Sonny knew
Yeah.
also that Rick wasn't, that he had tried. Otherwise, he would have just, had
Yeah, he
him
would have.
killed.
Yeah. Would have had him swimming with the fishies, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
But
so yeah,
I also I'm tired of just the whole like the Justine Sunny thing, and it just seems like that's keeps being
yeah,
pushed on us. They're
yeah,
being more and more entangled, and it's like, why is
right.
she even talking with him? Why is she, why does she give him the time of day all the time? I
I
don't,
know. I didn't like that either. I kinda thought, like, alright, Sunny's seeing now that she's at the end of the day, she's gonna do whatever it takes to, make a name for herself, to be successful at her job, and obviously, he's not gonna fit in with her plan, you know?
yeah, right,
But then he sort of works her, and she kinda gives him enough, of an opening to think that maybe he does have some sort of influence
yeah.
over her,
I don't know. I just wish that this storyline would not be being pursued.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know.
Mhm.
It's more believable if they had like Rick working her or something, or I don't know, but
Yeah. Mhm. That's true, yeah. Hmm.
um anyway, but yes, poor Rocco, that was like horrific.
It
And
was.
oh, and then the scene from today, and I know you're not like Miss Memory, but I'll try anyway. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
So we know that Michael had a
Oh
horrible
god, yeah.
experience in prison. So we had a
Uh-huh.
scene back at the diner with
Right,
Lulu
right, right.
apologizing to Carly about her and
Yeah.
Dante's part in
Yep.
having Mike. Like, so what?
Yeah.
Why? What? Do you have any idea the connection there? Because I was like, oh,
No, no.
Lulu did something that had Michael sent to.
They must have testified, right? I know, I thought, "Ah, come on." Like,
So
so
you don't
many
remember
times.
either, right?
No, but so many
Okay.
times they'll be so explicit and, like, repeating everything,
Right? Yeah, like laying
for
it all
us.
out like we're
Yeah,
dummies, and then when we need the help, it's not there.
it's not
Yeah.
there. I
Maybe
know.
it'll get explained later. Probably will. Um,
Maybe, but yeah, I had a feeling I was gonna
yeah.
need to remember that, and I didn't even know how to Google that one. Um,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess
it's
we
kind
could
of hard to,
somebody
yeah.
will fill us in, but,
Somebody will, yeah.
yeah,
Um,
I kinda felt for Lulu there,
yeah, yeah, I thought she did a good job there,
mhm,
whatever it was they were talking about, and,
mhm,
how okay, I'm gonna try and use a big word, how
mhm.
magnanimous
Yes, uh-huh.
of Carly to be so
Mhm,
warm and forgiving.
mhm. If in fact Lulu had something to do with Michael's going to
Yeah,
prison, yeah,
yeah,
mhm, yep, I agree.
okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
okay, I feel like there's an elephant in the room that we haven't talked about.
go ahead.
Do you wanna
I
talk about Dante?
I guess I do, because our beloved Dante is reverted back to Dante.
Oh my god.
I mean, he was like, it was the same lines almost, you know?
So, apparently, the stick was never fully removed from his buttocks because
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, here he goes." I could see it. I
Yeah.
could see it in
Yeah.
his eyes like, "Oh,
Mhm.
no."
I know. Oh, it
Ah,
was terrible. It was terrible because we know that Gio was on the verge of, like, just being completely open to this relationship
yeah.
with them, and now, like, once bitten, twice shy. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
now he's been bitten
I
twice.
don't want him to ever have a relationship with Dante now. I'd be like, you would be wise to steer clear of this man."
Yeah, 'cause yeah, yeah, and Brooklyn saw what a mistake Dante was
Yeah, I
making.
loved Brooklyn's face at the end,
Yeah,
It
hopefully
just
she
yeah.
somehow gets spared from, whatever is
Yeah,
gonna happen.
I don't know if she would because
Yeah, I know.
he was yeah, but I mean, that was uh, Rocco has no free will? It's like
I know, I know. I mean, I it's true that Rocco would do stuff just to, just because he loves Gio and wants to, please him. But yeah, at
yeah.
the end of the day, he is old enough to know that there might be consequences and there are risks to doing things like this. So,
And really, at the end of the day, if you're
yeah.
gonna fault somebody, wouldn't you say, "Maybe there was some parenting issues here?"
Yeah,
If
that's
your
true too.
child is doing these things, you don't know where he is. You've
Mhm.
apparently not,
Yeah,
led
yeah.
by example to the point where
Mhm,
he thinks it's okay to bust into
mhm.
some place when he shouldn't.
Yep,
Um,
yep.
it's like,
Mhm,
really, like, holding the brother responsible for his behavior
mhm.
is
Yeah.
that's the ultimate if you're gonna say anything, it's like, "Oh, your parents maybe were the ones who."
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, and if he had any love for Gio, it seems like he would be sort of wrestling with, like, how to, express his
Yeah.
disappointment, but it seems like he so clearly doesn't think of Gio in the same way at all that he thinks of Rocco.
No, I guess not. I mean, I guess not. So I guess blood isn't thicker than water. I mean, it's like yeah, I mean, he just went full on asshole, like, he just, like,
Yeah,
0
yeah,
to 60, like, with
yeah.
I don't know, that's a side of him that,
We don't
I
like
don't
it.
know, who could get on board with that? I mean, that's like where's that coming from? This
Yeah, and
guy that has
last
been nothing but understanding with his own father, for example,
Mhm. True, true,
and in
yep.
lots of other situations gives people all kinds of room to be themselves.
Mhm, mhm, yep, that's true too, yep.
Phew, so I really I mean, I know it's all plot, 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 but,
Yeah, and last time, he sort of when he did kind of apologize, like he said he was afraid for Rocco and all, and it's like, sure, 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 and I'm sure he's terrified for Rocco now, but that
yeah.
doesn't mean you have to destroy somebody else who,
No, I mean, and really, you should just be putting a mirror up in front of yourself there, like
Yeah.
I mean, I ultimately, really, like, this is the second time you haven't known where your child is, where he's when he's off doing
Mhm.
something
Mhm.
illegal, and,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
maybe you should talk to your son about impulse control.
Or if they'd had an open line of communication, maybe they could have talked about this concern they all had about this Dalton guy,
Yeah, 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 but,
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know
I
with
don't yeah.
teenagers,
Right,
it's kind of
teenagers
a
are gonna
crapshoot.
teenage, that's yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they do,
Mhm.
but, um,
Mhm.
I don't think any parent well, maybe they would, I don't know, but, my parents never would have, like, been going after somebody else for something
Yeah.
I did
Right.
or
Right.
something
Yeah.
my brothers did.
Mhm. Yep.
Um, they would have
Right.
been going after me for sure. Um,
Yeah. And they should know that teenagers are teenagers and that, nobody is gonna really be able to control what they do. And
yeah,
it's Gio and Emma couldn't I mean, they had tried to cancel the event, the break-in and
right, right, yeah, yeah, I mean, I don't know, it was just it was too bad that maybe, if Gio had, had been with Emma when they and like I don't
Mhm.
know if that would have made any difference.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm
Probably
glad
not.
Emma stuck up for I mean, we know how terrible Gio and Emma felt, Dante,
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
he cares, and that was a good scene with, Britt and Emma. I hated
Oh, yeah,
that for
that was
Emma too.
interesting. That was
Yeah,
interesting, yeah. They had,
but I
like, a moment of, like, little respect for each other, and that
Mhm.
yeah, they kinda went through a lot of emotions there.
They did, and as much as they sort of don't like each other, they're both I think they have enough integrity in a way that they're not gonna lie about things just to hurt each other, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
they're a little bit similar. I mean, they're both
yeah,
really strong-willed women.
mhm, yep, yep,
Um, and I
and
don't
I'm
know if you could say that Brit has a lot of principles or not, but she kind of does in her own Brit way, you know?
yeah, definitely, I think in her own Brit way, she does, yeah.
Like, they neither one suffers fools gladly, I think, and,
Right, mhm. I
so,
liked,
yeah, that was interesting. I also
yeah.
am thinking, and let me ask you how you feel about this. Do you think Emma should have bangs?
That's I'm glad we finally got to this, yes,
Yeah,
I think she could work the bangs,
I think she'd look really cute with bangs. And I learned a new term,
Oh, dear, uh-huh.
curtain bangs. Do you know what, like, curtain
Oh,
bangs? I mean, it's kind
okay.
of self-explanatory, but
Yeah, do those go down, like, over your eyes almost, or
no, no, they, like, sorta part, like, they sorta part,
Oh, I
like
see,
curtains would
like
part,
drapes.
so they're not as heavy of a bang.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you for that, Gia, that's great.
Yeah, I'm kinda hooked on a lot of these hair Instagram videos where people get big hair stuff done.
Wow, okay,
I
okay.
can't it's like the transformation idea, I have to watch to the end to see. So I've learned a lot of stuff.
You sure have. I'm
Yeah.
real proud of you.
I think she would look cute. I think we should write it in and see if it happens. I don't know.
Okay, alright. We'll put it out there in the
Yeah.
universe,
Yeah.
and while that is important, um,
Mhm.
I also liked the part of that conversation where, Emma said, like, "I am sorry," and then Britt's line about, sometimes, an apology doesn't fix things, as somebody who's made a lot of mistakes, and I thought that
Yeah,
was,
yeah, that was
like
heavy. That was
that
heavy.
was heavy, and I thought it landed with Emma, like, I think
Yeah, I think so.
she's smart
You
enough
think
not
about that
to
next time you do something to me.
Oh, I will think about that. Now I'm gonna start thinking about what I can do to you.
What you could do with my day.
Oh, boy. But I like that Emma's smart enough to realize that no matter who's talking to her, there might be something that they say that's kinda worth thinking about, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Isn't it funny how much we disliked that character when she came on and now she's like
Unbelievable,
our
yeah, I
heroine.
know,
Yeah,
I
we are
know.
fickle. We are fickle and
We're fickle, we're
faithless and
pushovers,
we're yeah, yeah,
we're
not that bright.
stupid.
Yeah, stupid.
But,
Yep.
yeah, yeah, we do love our Emma and our Geo. They both I hope they don't make them sort of sell themselves out, because I really like that they both have principles. They both, sort of own things when they've done bad things.
Yeah, yeah, and I also hope that, Emma's been kind of cheerleading for Gio to reengage with his
Yeah,
family, and I
yeah,
hope that she doesn't push him to try to, work things out with Dante because I don't think Dante's worthy.
yeah,
I've had it with
yeah,
Dante at this point. Like
I
that's
know.
like, dude,
Right,
get
right.
some therapy or something. Like you got a
Yeah.
problem here.
Well, she's been really good about sort of just being a supportive listener
Yeah,
mostly,
yeah, yeah.
So hopefully, and I think she witnessed this Dante and knows that, he could hurt Geo just I kind of liked how Dante said, walk away before I say, and it's like, it's really too late, but I'm glad you realize that
Yeah, you realize,
you're
yeah, you're out of
ugly right now,
control.
you know?
Yeah. Well, I hope that Brooklyn is not, going to be all
Yeah.
sympathetic and understanding and try to explain, Dante's
Right.
behavior. Like
Right.
he's crossed a line, I'd say.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was kind of horrific, I thought.
It
Um,
was, like, this whole thing that happened, with Rocco, like, just breaking in, getting caught, all of that it just makes me so uneasy. It feels so kind of real, you know?
yeah, yep, yeah.
Yeah, that was good stuff. Oh, and this was the best part, I think, when we got to the polling place, so you have Elizabeth and
Oh yeah,
Laura.
yeah, the big Laura showdown with
Yeah,
Dalton. Yeah. Oh my
yeah,
God. Yeah. Yeah.
because
Do you think she's not going to be mayor anymore?
I don't know. I would oh, that would be kind of awful if we had any sort of Ezra effect, in Port Charles.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think I could stomach that.
Well,
Um,
price of
unless
coffee will go up.
yeah, unless they somehow figure out how to crush him, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to think like, are they going to use that to say that she would lose the election, or to maybe that would bolster her up that she's taken on this guy and defending her grandson.
Yeah, I
And
don't
I don't
know. I
know, but
don't know.
she slapped him. It was like, whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was kind of a weird little wussy little funny slap, but still.
It was, but yeah,
It was
but
like a
people.
little soft hand slap.
Mhm, like if you had a glove, you slap
Yeah,
some.
like a little paw, like a little cat paw going forward.
I love those little slaps from cats, those crack
Yeah.
me up.
Yeah, as long as they're not using their murder mittens.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that built so nicely, like at first I thought, Laura's, she's gonna kind of control herself here, but then he just kept poking her and
Yeah, and I
she
loved how
couldn't.
Elizabeth kept trying to kinda like,
Yeah.
like, get her
And then
former
she's like,
mother-in-law out of there,
"Nope."
but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
She knew that she wasn't gonna be able to contain Laura, and I thought Laura did a really nice job defending her grandson.
Yeah, 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 she is a, what do you call the fierce mothers? A tiger? Is she a tiger?
She could
Lion?
be a tiger. She's a mama bear, sort of.
A mama bear? Is that what it's just grandmama bear?
Grandmama bear, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but, yeah, who knows what effect that'll have, but I don't think she said anything wrong, and she's not gonna try to use her position or anything to fix the situation.
Yeah, yeah, it's just, like, that public altercation thing is,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
With people
yeah.
all immediately reaching for their phones and
Yeah,
recording everything,
yep,
yeah,
yeah.
I know.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so it was a good today was a good episode, and,
Mhm. Yep,
lots of
yep.
stuff, and also the Portia thing, we didn't really talk about that, but that the underlying theme of Portia as the, shooter in the Drew thing was kinda happening throughout, and poor Portia's oblivious about this
Oblivious.
still.
I know, she thinks she's
She's
got
all
one
wrapped
set
up in
of
this
problems.
pregnancy. Yeah, yeah.
I
She has
know.
no idea what's about to hit her, and, um
No, and so Rick, it sort of inadvertently is helping Alexis with what she's
yeah,
trying to figure out.
yep, and yeah, so that's gonna be coming to the forefront, I think, soon, and then it'll be
Yeah.
like, "Oh god." And then I don't know what's gonna happen, like, when the whole paternity thing will be coming forward,
Well,
you know?
I was thinking I
Mm.
know she was kinda caught off guard, but when she let Curtis leave with a sonogram
Yeah,
picture,
was there something on there that would have told them
well,
something, like a blood type or something, or they
oh,
don't.
I don't I wouldn't think so. I was just thinking she's letting him get so invested in this, knowing
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it's like it feels like, oh, she just maybe let that go a little too far.
I
I
was
don't know.
wondering why she was hiding it, though. It seemed a little, I don't know.
I
I mean,
think,
she
yeah,
didn't know he was coming in, so of course she was
right.
hiding it then. But then it was like she seemed like, like should she let him have this? Or you think that was just because he was being too emotional about the whole thing? And
I just think, he was being emotional, so I think, yeah, she probably was feeling some sort of, I don't know if affection's the right word, but,
obligation.
maybe, yeah, but she should've before that, she should have been thinking, "I don't know who the father is, and I shouldn't be letting him."
Well, what if she gives a picture to him and also Isaiah?
That's fine then. Could I have that back for a sec? I
I
just
just
wanna
need
make
to
a
make a quick
copy of it.
copy. The other potential daddy.
Or could you show it to Isaiah too and
Yeah, when
see
you if you see Isaiah out there. That's
him?
funny.
Oh god, but
But
yeah,
anyway, couple
yeah,
of
it
good
is
days.
good days, and maybe that's, how Curtis is gonna sorta get punished for everything he's ever done by getting completely caught up in this baby and then
And then
having
it
it
won't be
not
his. That will be sad. I will actually feel bad for him
yeah,
because I do
yeah,
kind of feel for him in that, he didn't get to raise Trina and he so wants
mhm,
to be a father and he's very
yeah,
excited about
yeah,
this and
mhm, yeah,
um
yeah, and it
but
might
it
just
would
be
be a
young
gut punch.
Isaiah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it will be. But, yeah. Oh, and one more thing, like, so do you think the new strategy of maybe Danny and Charlotte,
Oh, I
is
just
that
think that
gonna ugh,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know if
It's just
anybody
gonna
would
bring
believe
Drew out. Drew
it's
will
just
be out for
oh,
blood, you
he's
know.
so awful, and would people be more likely to believe 3 teenagers versus 1 adult? Is it gonna matter if it's,
I
they're
don't know. I think they'd make a big deal of like, why didn't you come forward in the first place? If
yeah, yeah, it seems like that could be more dangerous, I don't
yeah,
know.
I
I
don't
don't know,
know either. I don't know, but I
but
don't like any of it. It's yucky.
I don't either, but enough people know at this point that, Danny and Charlotte were involved that it would maybe be
It's
worse.
gonna come out probably anyway. But
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
Yeesh, I don't know.
yeah, oh, yep.
Whew, boy.
Whoo, General Hospital, you got us going. Whew.
Yeah, yeah, they
Okay.
do.
Well, we're so glad it's back on your TV at a regular time, and
Mhm. Yeah, we are.
I'll see if I can. I'm gonna watch some more really old shows and see if I can spot more actors.
Okay. You could look up your favorite hospital actors on the Internet Movie Database and see what their credits are, and then go seek out those
And
old
then
shows
see
too.
the yeah, yeah, because they were all in the mix there on all kinds of
Mhm,
different shows at that.
mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen her before on, she was on a Rockford Files, and I've seen that one too.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, yeah. Yeah, these people, some of them have had very long careers,
Yeah, yep,
yeah, probably worked more days, than any other type of actor,
yep, yep, kinda pretty cool.
Mhm, yep.
Okay,
Alright.
well, that was fun. Well,
It was fun,
let's
Gia.
talk again on Thursday.
Alright, sounds
Okay,
good.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, thanks everybody, and,
Oh,
you have a good night.
anytime. You too, Gia. Bye-bye.
Okay, see ya.